Good afternoon, everyone. Rose here. Today, I'm doing a react to Foodie Beauty's now deleted live called I'm Going Back to the Cops Tomorrow. So this was a live that Foodie did yesterday, and she dirty deleted. But courtesy of Just Saying, who is an archive channel, I'm able to react to it. So I'd like to give a special shout out and thank you to Just Saying for all of her hard work in capturing a lot of the Foodie Beauty content and lives that sometimes get dirty deleted. So Foodie Beauty did this live saying that she was going to go back to the cops. I don't think she went. I really don't think she went. You know, Foodie Beauty says she does stuff, but there's really no proof that she has actually done it. But she says she's going to go back to the cops. And she's on a live right now, and I haven't looked at it, but you know, I'm suspicious of the whole thing. I really am. Because Foodie did a bunch of lives yesterday. She dirty deleted. And that seems to be a pattern with Foodie. That whenever she does a live talking about Natter, going off on Natter, it's almost a guarantee that she's going to dirty delete. Whenever she does a live stream where she's threatening to go to the cops or go to his probation officer, a guaranteed dirty delete. So it seems kind of funny to me that this woman, Foodie Beauty, is saying, I'm done with this guy. He's a loser. He's an abuser, blah, blah, blah. But yet all the lives where she talks about that, she dirty deletes. It seems to me that she's still protecting him. So if you're done with somebody and they're abusive, why still protect them unless you're not done with them? Let me go ahead and just share the screen so you guys can see what I see. There's Foodie. Now, before we get into her live, there's something I want to show you guys, something interesting. Actually, a couple of things that are interesting. So Foodie said that she's done with Natter, correct? Really? Y'all see what's down here? This is the live that Natter's doing right now. Y'all notice something? Look at the thumbnail. Who made that thumbnail? Natter doesn't know how to do thumbnails. Neither does Dee Dee. Who do we know that knows how to do thumbnails and has done thumbnails for him in the past? Foodie Beauty. So all the crap going on, it looks like she's still making thumbnails for this dude. Oh, he's abusive, he's a piece of crap, blah, blah, blah. But yet you're still making his thumbnails, Foodie. Still doing it. Here's something else I found on Twitter, courtesy of Pew Pew Tasha, and her talking about all the things that she has done for Natter on YouTube. Let's listen.
He's full of shit. He doesn't think his life through. I'm better at this than you. I'm smarter. I am.
Does that sound familiar? Does that sound real familiar? So you guys saw my reacts last night where Dee Dee was over there saying, I'm smart, you guys. I'm so smart. I'm a smart woman. Here's Foodie Beauty saying the same thing. Oh, I'm so smart. Foodie, if you and Dee Dee were so freaking smart, why did both of you get involved with a crackhead loser bum in the first place? It doesn't sound like something a smart woman would do. But you both did. You both were fighting over a loser, crackhead bum, a controlling bum who likes to call himself a dom so he can get away with abusing and grifting and scamming women. Intelligent women do not deal with people like that. They won't even look at him twice. But not only did you look at him twice, you were obsessed with the idea of being in a relationship with him. And so is Dee Dee. You're both stupid. You're both stupid. But let's keep going.
In a lot of ways. I think I'm book smarter. He's just like, I don't know, swindler smarter. Yeah, he did lie about May. I know he lied to me about May about stuff. Like details. There's lies, you know? And there's unsent messages and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. I'm done talking about him. I'm done talking about Dee Dee. I'm done talking about Ghetto Gat. No, this is an end of an era. End of an era. He made his own platform without my help. Every single thing, I literally made the account, helped him set up his AdSense, requested the pin for his AdSense, put the pin in when it came, edited every single video that's recorded on there. I edited it and filmed. And the majority of his audience is my fan base. So where did you make your own channel? Baby, bye.
See, and she gets mad because people keep pointing out to her that she gave him a platform. And she just said in that clip, yeah, I did give him a platform. I set it up from start to finish. And we all know that she's gone to Montreal to film the videos, edit the videos, make the thumbnails. So why get mad at people, Foodie, for pointing out what you're saying right here? You platformed this dude. You set him up on YouTube from start to finish on his channel, going through all the different steps so that he'd have a channel. And look, nice new thumbnail you got there, Natter. I wonder where you got it. Could it be Foodie? I think so. Because if Dee Dee doesn't know how to do thumbnails, and if you don't know how to do thumbnails, who's giving you the thumbnails for your lives? Here are the lives where Natter doesn't have a thumbnail. It's just a screenshot from the live stream. But then you got something like this. That's why I suspect that a lot of stuff that's going on right now, a lot of it is lies. It's lies. Foodie's over there saying, I'm done with Natter. He's a loser. He's abusive. I will never go back. With Foodie, it's all about semantics. You have to look at the details of things. The devil's in the details. It's all about semantics. She likes to play with semantics. I would never go back to him, she says. I guess what she actually means is, I will never go back to him on camera. So in her mind, by her saying that, she's telling the truth. Because that is her truth. I will never go back to him on camera. I will never appear with him on camera, but that doesn't mean she's staying away from him behind the scenes, that they're actually done. If she's over there making his thumbnails still, she ain't done with him. She's not done. And it really pisses me off. All this crap going on. All these videos coming out. All this stuff coming out. Everybody being triggered. Everybody being affected. For what? So that all of them have a bigger paycheck. It's ridiculous. And it's unnecessary. All three of them playing a shell game with people for the sake of profit. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. So let's go over here to her deleted live and see what she has to say.
Dee has to be the one to report her own abuse. I can't call 911. I called 911. It brought me to 911 Ottawa. They're like, you have to call the Montreal hotline. So you know what? They're so fucked. They don't give a fuck. So you know what? She has to be the one to do it. And obviously her up there still sucking his fucking dick. I mean, you know.
You know what makes me absolutely sick? The fact that both Dee Dee and Chantal are protecting Natter. Chantal's on her channel. Whenever she goes off about Natter, she will delete the lives or community posts. She'll sit there all night long, make a community post after community post about Natter, do lives about Natter, and then she'll delete every single one because she's protecting him still. For someone who's going full scorched earth on Natter, whenever she does something about Natter, she makes it disappear the moment she's done. And Dee Dee's over there protecting him as well. Why are these two women protecting that loser? Why? He doesn't need to be protected. He needs to be exposed. And he needs to be taken off of YouTube, period. He doesn't need to be on this platform. He is abusing it. He's using YouTube as a platform to grift, scam, and harm women. He doesn't need to be here. But yet, these two morons, Foodie and Dee, they're protecting him. Foodie likes to get on her channel and rage about Natter. And then she deletes what she says. And Dee over there saying, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. It's all fake. You know what? Since we're here, and the whole BDSM angle has been brought to the table, Dee was on live last night saying, we're involved in a BDSM relationship, which you guys know how I feel about that. I don't see it as such. I saw the video from Sam's Bar Lounge. That did not look consensual or pleasurable to me. It looked like abuse. It made my stomach turn. But since this whole BDSM thing has been brought to the table, Dee, if you got some kind of weird kink, if you got a kink period where you enjoy being hurt and you're completely okay with it, you need to say so. We need some clarification. We need some clarification on what it is that's okay and what's not okay. Because to the rest of us that are watching, it doesn't look okay. It looks like abuse. So if it isn't, that needs to be clarified. There are people in the world that are masochists, that like being hurt. And masochists always seek out sadists. Dee, if you are in a masochistic, sadist relationship sort of thing with Natter, that needs to be clarified. You need to tell the audience, it's okay because this is what I want. I'm okay with this. I'm consenting to this because what we saw on that video did not look consensual. Him slapping you and threatening your life did not look consensual. I mean, you guys chose to get on YouTube and bring everything here in front of an audience. You decided to take what should be a private thing and make it public, and you did it for the sake of profit. So now that it's public, now that you're involving the public, that needs to be clarified. If you're in that sort of relationship with Natter, that needs to be explained. Because those of us that are watching, we're getting a certain kind of idea of what's up. And it's nauseating. Absolutely nauseating. I watched the audio, Dee, and you kept poking at Natter, poking at Natter, poking at Natter, calling him names. I don't know why you do that. If he's an abusive person, I don't know why you would do that. You just kept poking at him like you wanted him to get mad, like you wanted something to happen, and something did happen. And Chantal's kind of the same way with Natter. She likes to cause drama with him. Seems like you and Chantal have that in common with yourself. You both just like to make Natter angry for some reason. Do you like to make him angry because that's part of the kink? To get somebody riled up and then something physical happen? I don't know, but that needs to be explained. Because all of you decided to take what you're doing, what should be in a private setting, and put it on a public forum. And so since you're involving the normal public, they need to know what's up. Because either A, it's abusive, or B, it's not. So which is it? Which is it? Dee, you're over there saying, oh, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake. Why is it fake? How could it be fake? Explain. Explain yourself. How is it fake? What I saw was real. It was absolutely real. You were crying. You were pleading for your father. He slapped you. How was that fake? Was that part of your normal play? Was that something consensual or not? Because it didn't look consensual to me or anybody else. And that's why a lot of people are being affected and triggered. I know I got triggered last night. I wanted to throw up. So if there's another angle here that nobody's aware of, you need to expose it. If that's your kink, if you like him hurting you, you need to say, I like him hurting me. I want him to hurt me. So at least everybody will understand what it is they're seeing. Because right now, the only thing that we know and that we understand is that we're watching somebody hurt another person. And it's making us upset. So if there is no reason to be upset, you need to say so. Since all of you decided to take your kink and put it on YouTube, it needs to be fucking explained.
I believed his lies until these audios were leaked and videos were leaked. I had no idea this shit was going on. So, like, I didn't even have any idea he was talking to Jennifer Corvino like that.
You know what? I think she's lying. I think she's lying. Because in one of the deleted lives that Foodie did, she was saying, oh, Jennifer Corvino was watching this whole thing and she was doing it naked or partially naked or something. How would she know that? How would she know that? I think Foodie knows more than what she's telling. And she's just telling whatever side of the story she wants to tell to make herself look good. Honestly, I think Foodie knows a lot more than she's telling. A lot more.
So, now that I know, and you know this Dee, and you're pleading for your dad like a baby. And how does that fake? You friggin' dumb ligament. You're literally in the camera. It can't be fake. You know you're going to jail. You're just full of hot air. I can't wait for you. Drop this soap.
Okay, for those who did not see Natter's live last night, something suspicious happened. And I watched the footage with a friend on Discord. And she noticed things that I didn't notice. That the last part of Natter's live, Dee Dee said to Natter, somebody's at the door. And then there was a knock. And she wasn't stressed out, like she knew somebody was coming. And if cops do arrive at your door, they're going to knock loudly. So it was almost like she was preparing for something. It just, the timing of it all just didn't look right. Didn't look right at all.
Can wait for you to drop this soap. I'm gonna make a fucking song and you're gonna, she's not gonna say anything or do anything for herself, so someone else will speak up for her. But it doesn't matter if you speak up for her. The police won't do shit unless she's the one pressing the charges. And I'm pretty sure I'm not responsible to be Dee Dee's hero, okay? I can't do that. I'm just getting out of this shit myself. And for you people to think I have some fucking moral responsibility when I'm still taking care of my, come in here and fucking say it. I will fucking block you never to be unblocked again.
You know, go ahead. Block people. Block people. I still don't understand why people go and watch you through your channel anyway. What kind of entertainment or positivity do you put on your channel anyway, Foodie? Your content is negative, it's toxic, and boring. I didn't know it was possible to be negative, toxic, and boring all at once, but that's what you are. You're negative, toxic, and boring. And you cannot run away from the responsibility, from the accountability of you brought him to YouTube. You set him up here, knowing what he was, knowing what he did. You set him up on YouTube. You exposed him to an audience of thousands of women. And you were fine with that. You encourage people from your channel to join up on his channel. Yes, you did. And yes, you were an active, willing participant in keeping the drama going so that both channels made money. Not just yours, his too. You both were in on the scam together. You, Dee Dee, Natter, all three of you in the same boat, rowing from for the same reason. You're all doing it for money, and you're still doing it for money. Still. I don't believe someone as obsessed as you are for Natter, that you've let go of this man. I think all the words that you're saying on your channel are just that. They're words for the camera. But you're not done. You're not done. How in the world can you be done if you're making him a thumbnail? You're still helping him. He's an abusive, awful person, but yet you're still helping him with his channel? Oh, look, let me make you a thumbnail. Fuck out of here.
So, yeah, I will do my part. I will go and fucking see, even if I can reinstate the charges, because I will show the audio video showing that the reasons why I dropped the charges. Because the shit did happen still, regardless.
You know what, Foodie, as far as you go into the cops, your credibility is in the toilet. Because you flip-flop so much. And you've got stuff on Natter, and he's got stuff on you. So if you wanted to do something, you can't do anything. Your credibility is shot. It's shot. But you're fine with that because you don't hate Natter, and you're not done with him anyway. You just like playing a game with the people on YouTube. And you're involving the legal system as part of your game. Like, you'll do whatever it is you need to do to keep the money flowing on both channels. Involving the legal system, going to the hospital if you need to for an emergency ARC. Whatever it takes to make that content and make that money off the content.
So, I'll see if I can reinstate the charges.
You can't.
There you go. Okay?
You can't. You won't.
At this point, I fucking dare him to show up. I dare him. I dare him. That little bitch, I would fucking love. I swear to God, that bear spray. You have no responsibility for anyone. Yeah, all we can do is pray for her. Right, exactly. She knows, and she still fucking chooses. She doesn't only choose, she literally defends every ounce of this shitty behavior.
Just like you did. Just like you. And although outwardly you're not defending his behavior right now, you make all those live streams and community posts about him, and then you delete them. So in your own way, you're protecting him. He still matters to you. Because if he didn't matter, you would go full scorched earth, make those lives, and keep them up so anybody else who is on his channel, if they come over to your channel and they see the lives, they see the things you're saying or the community posts you've done, they might think twice about being a part of his channel. But you're still protecting him, and you're still helping him making the thumbnails.
Every ounce of it. Do I do that once in a while? Yeah, but not so passionately. You know, like fuck over and over. I ended up breaking. I outed him so many times. She's never outed him once. Like, Dee Dee, you need to fucking. Anyway, that's nobody. That's it. I said my piece. I'm done with them. Fuck, and I'm gonna go file the police report and all my shit. And good luck to you. I called that. No police, and they called me back and they said to call the Lachine police. Yeah, I know. I just kept getting the runaround too. So she's doing it for survival. She has a lot of opportunity to get out. She was at a pedicure today. No, she doesn't sound like no. No, she doesn't seem frightened when I watch her in the videos with him right now. Like when I see them together lately, they, so the police, all they can do, the police showed up yesterday.
You know, that's something else. When I was watching the video, it did strike me as odd that in the chapter 1 and chapter 2, Dee Dee did not seem afraid of Natter. You know, where if you're in a DV situation and you are around or connected to an abuser, if somebody is abusive, you do what you can to tiptoe around their mood swings and their anger. You don't want to provoke them. In both the audio clips, Dee Dee was just going in on Natter. She kept poking at him and calling him a coward. And I saw Natter's face. He looked absolutely demonic. And yet she kept going in. She kept poking at him with absolutely no fear. And she kept poking at him until something happened. And that makes me wonder if maybe Chantal and Dee Dee, they got a pain kink where they want him to get mad and they want him to hurt them. Like maybe they get a kick out of it. I don't know. But as far as DV situations go, if you feel the abuser is moving in the direction where they're going to get mad and they're going to explode, usually what you try to do is diffuse the person. You know, talk calmly and say things to kind of calm them down, or at least not make them any madder with what they are. And she just kept going and going and going in. So, you know, Dee Dee and Natter are saying, oh, we're in a BDSM type situation, which no, you're not, Dee Dee. You're not. It's abusive. It's abusive. But honest question, do Dee Dee and Chantal have a pain kink? Are they masochists? Do they want to get hurt? Is that part of the deal with Natter? Like they want that? Because Dee Dee she didn't act like she was afraid of Natter. And we know that Chantal and Natter have gone back and forth. I mean, I remember that night when she was going on and on about her CPAP and she drove over there and she got into an argument with Natter at the front door. She wasn't afraid of him. And if you're afraid of somebody, you don't want to provoke their anger. You don't want it to get to that level. But Dee and Natter they just poke at him until he gets to that point. And I'm not saying he has the right to raise his hand and abuse either woman. I'm just wondering what's the line between abuse and what's consensual here? Like, is pain something that they want and that they poke at him for? I don't know. That's why if Dee Dee and Chantal, if they've got a kink for pain, if they want to be hurt, they need to say so. That way, those of us who watch this content, we will better understand it. And we will know what's abuse and what isn't. I'm just saying.
And they pull her aside. There was a video yesterday. Whoever puts him in jail will be dead. That's the thing. Delphine put him in jail and she's fucking dead. So I don't even really want to have anything to do with this, honestly. He knows a lot of criminal people. He said to me, like, you don't know what it's like to have your fucking life threatened. He said to me, Delphine's dead. I was put in jail and Delphine's dead. So, what do you think that, like, seriously, like, did you see my mood earlier today? You know what? I'm not going to the police. I'm not, fuck it. I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. I'm not doing it to myself. It's too fucking hard. I can't do it. I don't give a fuck if I'm weak. If you can fucking shit on me all you want, suck my fucking dick. I'm not doing it. I'm not. Nope. I'm protecting myself. I'm not. Tomorrow, when I wake up, I'm not thinking of any of this shit. At all. Yes. No. Mm-mm. He did say that he would have taken, yeah, if God didn't take her first, he would have killed her, but I don't know.
trigger warning. She's going to talk about parts of the audio here. I haven't watched this video, this deleted live, so I don't know exactly where she's going to say what, but just giving a trigger warning for anybody who might be affected by some talk of it.
He's fucking crazy. Who knows? He's like, he said if I did kill her, no one would know. He's like, I know somebody, I can give them $500. Or he could, who fucking knows? Like,
You know what? Even if Dee and Dee and Chantal have a pain kink, even if they are masochists and they got a pain kink and that's what they go to Natter for, that still does not make him a dom. And if any person, dumb or not, is over there talking about unaliving people and how easy it would be and he could do it with no problem, I don't care if you call yourself a dom or not, that's somebody you stay away from, period. That's not normal. That's absolutely not normal. But I think Dee and Chantal, they like playing with fire. I think they both have an ego. You heard Chantal a minute ago saying, I'm smart, you guys. I'm so smart. Last night, Dee was saying that, I'm so smart. They think they can both handle Natter. They think they can be around a pile of dynamite and it won't explode in their faces. If you guys were smart, why did you guys allow this guy in your lives in the first place? Like, what exactly are you two idiots fighting over? A scrap of a man who's got nothing to his name. He's living out of his suitcases. No job, no car, no money. He floats from person to person. He ain't got nothing for himself. And what makes him a dangerous man is the fact that he's got nothing to lose. He has no social standing, no job, no car. He's got nothing to his own name that he's afraid to lose if he does something bad. That's the most dangerous man of all, someone who has nothing to lose. He even said jail is a vacation. He's not even afraid of jail. He's completely fine with it. And yet this is the guy that two women are fighting over. This is the guy that people that were his mods were also fighting over, wanted to be with. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
She was an alcoholic, she had health problems. People probably wouldn't really investigate her death. Who knows what the fuck happened? I don't know. I'm just saying he's fucking so crazy. After I've seen these videos, what do we think? Like, yeah, well. Retire to save a hoe cave. Yeah, choose yourself. Fucking right. Yep, sorry. The internet is recording it. Yeah. I need to remove myself because if I don't, I might end up really removing myself. If you get my drift, okay? So, no, I'm done. I'm fucking fed up. Do you not fucking believe me now?
Nope. 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 And this is why. This right here. Nope. I don't. Nope. Because you said what you said in those deleted lives, and then you deleted them. If you're so angry at him, Chantal, if he's such an abusive person, why not leave those lives up? If for no other reason, because anybody who might be on Natter's channel, that might wander over on your channel, they might hear some of the things you have to say, and they might rethink being a sub to his channel. But you did those lives to get your little bit of drama, your little bit of coin, and then you got rid of them. Same thing with all the community posts. Every single fucking time you talk about Natter, you go off about Natter, you delete the lives, you delete the community posts. Why delete them? Why? Unless you're protecting him, unless you're still involved with him behind the scenes, you're still making his thumbnails. How can anybody be hurt or abused by a person talking about all the things that you say he's done to you, and you're making his thumbnails, girl? Does that even look normal? No, it don't. Absolutely doesn't. I'm done, I'm done, I'm done, you say. You're not done. You're not done. You're not done at all. You're still helping him behind the scenes, still assisting him for having a channel. I noticed you took off your day collar, the one you bought, because I called you out for it. And I know you watch my videos because some of the things I've said, you've said almost verbatim. So after I called you out for the bought day collar, you took that off. You were trying to tell people, oh, this was from my grandmother. Wrong. Amberlynn Reed has the exact same necklace. So unless you and Amberlynn Reed are sisters, and your grandmother had 2 of them, you were telling a lie. I hate the fact that you're on YouTube and you're spreading lies to people and you're triggering people. And I hate the fact that Natter's doing the same thing and you're all doing this for profit. There's other ways to make money on YouTube where you're not triggering people and affecting people. This shit on YouTube right now is dark. It's really dark. I've been watching you for years. I've been reacting to you for years. Things have never been this dark and this difficult to deal with. Never. At what point do you all decide, you know what, enough is enough? We're triggering too many people. This is too much. We need to stop. How far do you want to push people? How far do you think they can be pushed? You know what, Chantal, if you make your entire living off of YouTube, if this is your income, you need to think about that. The fact that you are pushing people too far. And there is a breaking point with everyone. And the darker this crap gets, the harder it's going to be to watch. And you rely on that. You rely on people watching you and giving you the super chats and giving you the views. But what if you push people so far they can't watch anymore? Guess what? Your income disappears. So you might want to get your head out of your ass and do something different for your channel. Okay?
Fuck! And I don't think that channel should be allowed to release those things, in my opinion, but whatever. Domestic abuse like that should be, like, they shouldn't, but whatever. That's why trigger warning, right? Fuck your trigger warning. Fuck you and your trigger warning.
You know what? You know what's so hypocritical about what she's saying? I will agree with Chantal that those videos are extremely triggering. I will not argue with her on that. They are extremely triggering and disturbing. And I don't know how many freaking chapters there are, but the more that's released, the more disturbing it becomes. But Chantal, I'm here to remind you, and I'm going to remind you, that you, ma'am, over a year ago, you started talking about Natter. And you willingly, eagerly, and knowingly came online on your channel talking about Natter, talking about all the things that he did to you. You talked about how abusive he was. You talked about how scary he was. that he had the black-eyed rage. There was even that live stream where you said that you were so scared of him that you might need security cameras. And you came up with a ridiculous safe word. By the way, y'all, safe word is it's a BDSM term. But it's meant for something completely different. For those who don't know, a safe word is something that a sub can say during play to let the dom know to either slow down with something or completely stop. But Chantal wanted to use it on YouTube as a code word in case Nada was coming over and was going to hurt her. But you came on YouTube, Chantal. First, you were showing off your bruises, girl. Showing them off with the camera. You were so proud of them. Oh, look, I had rough sex. And then you changed your tune from, oh, look, I'm having rough sex. Isn't that great? To it's abusive now. He's scary. Yada, yada, yada. And that went on for hours every day for over a year. You have no idea how many people you affected and triggered by saying those things. You have no clue. But it went on for several months. And you did it without batting an eye. And so you watch the Sam's Bar Lounge clips and saying, oh, that shouldn't be allowed on YouTube. It's too much. Kind of hypocritical of you. Because although the things you were saying were severe, what's going on with Sam's Bar Lounge is extremely severe. It doesn't excuse you from the things that you were saying all those months for hours. And you were loving the attention. You were loving the fact that people were concerned for you. You were loving all the super chats. How much money did you make talking about DV? And then SA. How much money, Foodie? Several $1,000s, I bet. Quite a bit. And it must be profitable for you because you won't stop talking about it. And I would think that if you've been through any kind of DV or SA for real, that you would be more sensitive to other people who are listening to you, that they have been through it. You'd be sensitive enough that you don't want to trigger those people. You don't want to affect those people. But you're not a sensitive person. You're not a caring person. You're not a good person. Your way of thinking is, if it's okay for me, it must be okay for everybody else. It doesn't affect me, so why should I care? But you over there yelling and screaming about the videos on Sam's Bar Lounge. That should be allowed on YouTube. Let me tell you something. All of those months of content that you did should have been allowed on YouTube either. You shouldn't have used those topics to make money. But you did. You're still doing it. Shame on you.
He needs to be deported. He needs to fucking be thrown in the lake with alligators, honestly. No, I mean, like, you take responsibility and shame him for being you. And consider subconsciously. Hi, Keisha. Gamer girl, welcome to Denmark. Get ready, set these. For Dad. Human of the Year. These are the same people who have the nerve to say I'm a shitty human being.
You are.
The nerve.
That's not nerve. That's just telling the truth. Sorry you don't like truth. You're a crappy human being, period. What more is there to say?
Fucking people. Projection 101. You know that? I know. He told me he wants to kill me anytime. No, well, sorry, he threatened that. If I go to jail, you'll die, sort of thing. But that was always like Not on camera, right? Obviously. Oh yeah, of course he would have. Yeah, I don't think that one of us wouldn't be alive today if we moved in with each other. Please consider moving soon. Yeah, I am. I want a peace order. Yes. And you know what? If they repress the charges, he might get arrested again. I don't know. I don't know. You can't go to jail just for threats. No. You can? How about you eat a brick of shit? How about that? There's a good dose for you. More subtle victim shaming, that's all.
And here's her being a hypocrite again. Talk about victim shaming. Recently, she went off about Gary Unfiltered. Gary, who's been through an abusive situation, which he's talked about on his channel. She shamed him for that. So she can shame other people who've been through SA, but yet she can be on her channel and say, oh, I'm being victim shamed. Hypocrite.
That's all right. Like I said, karma. Your personal karma. No, you can't drown. Not exactly. Fuck them all. Thanks, AMC, for the super chat. I don't give a fuck about any of them, honestly. I don't care. Jennifer Corvina was in on it too, Agathon. What's your fucking point? Goodbye. Fucking defending Jennifer Corvina. Suck my balls. Yeah, I'm gonna move. These are the things I don't want to deal with right now at all. You know, this whole side of YouTube that's been forever. I'm done. Done. It's Dee Dee's problem now. You wanted it the most. I feel bad for you, but I'm done with this shit.
Sure you are. Maybe you're done with it on camera, but what about off camera? Where nobody can see. I bet dimes to donuts you guys are still talking on the phone, still seeing each other.
Has to have the self-responsibility to fucking help herself at this point. Like, seriously. No, I'm out of it. I'm helping myself. Thank you. Thanks, Aunt Janet. She's not ready for help. She'll fight tooth and nail. I'm not putting myself through this. I'm not doing it to my mental health. Sorry. Straight in what for what? Her address? I can't talk to her on live. The cops showed up yesterday. They had the police out in the morning, and the police said, fuck all. So whose blood is on whose hands? It's not mine. The cops showed up, and they did nothing. So, yeah, I'm focusing on me. Sorry. I'm being selfish here. She doesn't want help at all. Exactly. So, yeah. He's in more danger because of these videos. That seems like the kind that he said, don't fuck with someone who has nothing to lose. Yeah, the videos were 4 months ago. Exactly. I think that's true. They're not going to do anything tonight. They're not going to go, oh, from videos from 4 months ago. I really doubt it. Good shit, what will drive you crazy. You know, she was beyond jealous of you. That is why he said you should fuck Shushu if she didn't. See how he manipulates? He's disgusting. If people don't see this, then I feel sorry for you that you're so blind. Like, well, I was blind, yeah, but I didn't know all this shit. Like, that's fucked. That's something else. No, I don't, no.
Nobody can tell me that she spent all the time that she did with Natter and she didn't know how he was. She spent entire weekends and weeks with Natter over at the trap house and she didn't know how he was. Don't believe that.
Like shit. So, excuse me? He hit me.
We're gonna skip past this.
I think there's enough evidence that he's a piece of shit at this point. I mean, can we all fucking agree?
I agree. But you know what? I'll do you one better, Chantal. I think all three of you are pieces of crap. I think you're all trash. You're all evil. And for the sake of the community, I think all the channels should disappear. Or if not, they should be demonetized. See, that would be an interesting day. If his channel was demonetized and your channel was demonetized, and let's see if the two of you are still going to do the same kind of content. I bet you won't. I bet that if you couldn't make money on YouTube and if he couldn't make money on YouTube, that the three of you wouldn't be so focused on bringing the drama and the shock to the community. If you were doing content for free, what kind of content would it be? Would you be working overtime trying to find the next shock arc for everybody to shock the money out of people? I don't think you would.
When my ex attacked me a few weeks ago, it was because he saw I was recording him yelling at me. He's yelling at me with the same look as Natter. It's for long ago. A fucking moron. All of these lowlifes don't deserve any of my precious attention. Why? They don't deserve any of your attention. This is low crap fucking shit. Goodbye. Right, Vicky? What the hell? I know, and why use anything referencing me? Like, fuck off. Using Sam. I'm not giving. Shut the fuck up about. I'm shutting up right now. Bye.
Spoiler, she doesn't shut up about him. She's doing a live stream today, still talking about it.
Hate that. I don't care. H. Because why would YouTube want that on their fucking platform? That kind of dark shit.
Hold on, what?
You know what I mean?
Hold on.
Severe thunderstorm. Oh, shut up. You've been saying that all fucking day. Oh, yeah. No, I don't have anxiety meds at all. Knew how wrong it was. No, I'm not. He did this too. He manipulates and says, "Oh, blah blah blah," But no, everyone knew it was wrong. And then they just fucking what? Just you wait till it's okay. It's a good opportunity for you. And then you don't even take the angle of exposing Natter. You take the angle of trying to shame the victims. You are really fucking sick, and I hope you lose your platform. Absolutely. I will gladly help in that too. Gladly. Because why would YouTube want that on their fucking platform? That kind of dark shit. You know what I mean? Like, sorry.
Well, the same can be said about your channel. Look at all the dark shit you put in our faces. Why would YouTube allow that? I mean, the true crime community, the ones that do the true crime stories, they having trouble doing their content, and they're just reporting on past stories. But yet you're on your channel and you can talk about all this shit, and that's allowed. I mean, the rules are messed up on YouTube.
They watched him abuse her and just kept on like it was a normal day. It was a normal next few months. Like, and they like it looked like they were agreeing with him at some point. Remember in the previous video? When I'm trying to keep my own sanity.
All right, guys, you know what? I think that's quite enough. I think that's enough for today, at least for this video react. So if you guys have enjoyed it, if you have, please like it, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good one. Bye-bye.